Hello everybody, it is Magma, and I have a quick little video for you guys. So today I'm going to teach you how to use hydrogen peroxide solution to change the color of your parts. So old Lego parts, here's a little good example that I have, is, so this is an old light gray piece. Now sure, the light gray color has changed, but it's completely yellow, a bit disgusting in fact, quite dirty. And this is something that has been happening in my collection for a bit now. A lot of these sets around are pretty old, and what I wanted to do was to actually change the color of the parts back to their original color. Here's an old plank. Now this is actually right Lego color. Maybe you can tell right there, there's a pretty big color difference throughout the plank. The different colors in different areas because the sun hit differently. And then this is a regular Lego piece, so it's just to compare the difference that can be done. Now, sure, this isn't exactly the same color, but again, I wanted to change a lot of the colors back in my collection. So, the best way to do this is using the hydrogen peroxide solution. Now, the way I did it is that I've done several sets so far. I've done the snow speeder, I've done the X-Wing up there, which looks beautiful now. It just looks very handsome. All white, no longer yellow. The Z95. This guy right here, the... oh boy, what's it called? Sith Infiltrator. I have not done the Slave 1. I should. It's really, really ugly. Some pieces are almost yellow. That's the one set I'm missing, I think. And I've done this one, which looks now almost whiter than the new one that I got right here in 2017. So extremely effective, definitely cannot complain. It has been working great so far. I've also done a fair amount of all my Lego clone troopers, all of them, especially these guys. Now the tank looks a bit disgusting compared to them, but they just look exactly the way I got them back in 2007. So that's what I wanted to talk about, how to get these parts just cleaned up in general. And listen up, so here's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and use the hydrogen peroxide solution. It's pretty easy to it's pretty common in most stores. You should find it in a pretty easy way. Then what you're going to want to have to do is choose a Lego set. Now make sure that parts with stickers stay out of this, because those are going to remove the stickers, and that's not exactly what you're looking for. However, just choose an old set. Here's one that I have yet to do, the old Star Destroyer. I think that's one of the only ones I'm missing. And so make sure obviously all the parts don't have any stickers. However, you want to get white, gray, maybe dark gray. So that's the three colors that are going to be most effective to this. I guess blue and yellow can work. I've done yellow. Yellow was pretty disgusting, but I think it was just more dirty than anything else. However, just make sure that gray, white, light gray, and dark gray are the main colors that are going to be affected by the solution. And those are actually the only colors that get affected by sun. And with that, you're going to want to put them in a small container. So I have a container over here. So you're going to want to put them in a container, put all the parts inside. Or there's two ways to go about this. First step could actually be to clean or rinse your Lego parts with water first up, and then actually put them in the bin and put the hydrogen peroxide solution, or just directly put them in. However, you do want to get all the dust and all the particles that are on it before you actually put in the hydrogen peroxide, because then it should be about more effective. Once that's there, you just put all your parts in this little bin right here. You're going to go and find a place where there's sunlight, and then just put it right here and let the sun shine on it. Every now and then you're going to want to come and just move a bit the parts, make sure that they're all in there. If you don't want to have floating parts, you want to make sure that all of them kind of do get under, completely submerged by the solution at some point. There's going to be bubbles, so every hour or so just come in and just move them a little bit. So they have, so you make sure that all the parts have a chance to have a look at the sunlight. With that said, you just leave it there all day. It could be 2 days actually if you want to make sure that they're really, really bright white. And with that, you just afterwards take them out of the sun, or when there's no sun, just bring them back in the house. With that, you're gonna have your hydrogen peroxide. Now you can actually extract the hydrogen peroxide, keep it in a container because you can reuse that. It will save you some money, I assure you. And then just rinse all your parts with water. Make sure that you do this for all of them, and then obviously let them dry. You can use a salad spinner. Those are pretty useful. Get all the water outside of your parts, let them dry, and once they're fully dry, rebuild your set and it will look magnificent. So that's a little fun fact right there. You can definitely work with that. Maybe I should do the Superstar Destroyer. It does have a bit of a sun exposure here in the front. However, it's interesting because some parts do take the sun exposure, some don't. It's kind of a weird effect. So with that said, I'm gonna leave you guys. Thanks for watching this quick little Lego video. Hope this helps. Hope this is a useful tip. And if you want to have more tips like that, please subscribe. And of course, make sure to comment your thoughts on this little technique. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in another video. Bye-bye.